Good day, everyone. Our lesson for today is about social, ethical, and legal responsibilities in the use of technology tools and resources. For the lesson outcomes, we have recognized the five tenets of global digital citizenship and the nine elements of digital citizenship. Compare and contrast one's role as a citizen of a community and that of a digital world. And number three, share ways on how one can observe social, ethical, and legal responsibilities in the use of technology tools and resources. Since we are considered citizens of the community we live in, then as users of the internet, we can also call ourselves as citizens of a digital world where we live, learn, and work in an interconnected manner. Digital citizenship is an idea that all persons using the internet have civic rights and responsibilities. It centers around safe and ethical use of technology. A global citizen sees the world as a community in which all people live and prosper together. He or she understands that his or her actions contribute to the values of the entire planet, and he or she is concerned on how she participates in and contributes to the entire world. A digital citizen, on the other hand, adheres to guidelines that govern the ethical and responsible use of technology and acts responsibly in all relationships and interactions in the digital world. So, when we mix these two together, it's the perfect recipe for a global digital citizen. A global digital citizen is a responsible, ethical citizen leveraging technology to foster community on a global scale through connection and compassion. The global digital citizen understands that we can govern technology for the benefit of both ourselves and others. The five tenets of global digital citizenship. Number one is personal responsibility. Number two is global citizenship. Number three, digital citizenship. Number four, altruistic service. And number five, environmental stewardship. We define the best assets of the global digital citizen using these five tenets. When we say personal responsibility, it includes demonstrating how we manage ourselves in matters such as personal finance, ethical and moral boundaries, personal health and wellness, and relationship of every kind, both online or offline. For the student, this kind of responsibility means taking ownership of his or her learning, developing a sense of accountability for lifelong learning in our students prepares them for the workplace. These are places where they must often think and act independently and take initiatives on their own. Encouraging this in the classroom as early as possible can help students develop high level of critical thinking and problem-solving abilities to assist them in every aspect of their lives. The second tenet is the global citizenship. When we say global citizenship, a global citizen or a global digital citizen understands that technology has dissolved boundaries between all the world's people. We now communicate, collaborate, and celebrate across all levels of society. We are now all global citizens. Our students must realize, among other things, that we aren't isolated from each other anymore. A deep understanding of this new global interconnectedness can encourage them to be aware of the issues, traditions, values, and cultures of other citizens. This leads to cultivating understanding, acceptance, compassion, and humility. The third tenet is the digital citizenship. It means that it covers appropriate and exemplary behavior in our online environments. It's about working towards making our transparent digital world safe for ourselves and others. Just like personal responsibility, this involves moving accountability for appropriate behavior to our students. We teach our students how to govern their behavior. They act in just and moral ways and lead by good example in all online associations. In doing so, our students foster independence within themselves and hopefully light the way for others to do the same. Altruistic service. Altruism is defined as having a selfless concern for the well-being of others. So if you are an altruist, you are selfless because you are concerned for the welfare of other people. Now, the global digital citizens acknowledge that they share this world with many different people. These ideas apply to the people we know but also to those we don't know. This include embracing the opportunity to exercise charity and goodwill for the benefit of others. This produces a sense of community and well-being for all. Next, the environmental stewardship. It is all about common sense values and an appreciation for the beauty and majesty that surrounds us every day. Environmental stewardship encourages every student to take a positive stand on personal, local, regional, national, and international actions regarding the preservation of what is essentially our environmental community. This facet of global digital citizenship reinforces the idea that we have one world that we all live on, and it's vital that we respect it and take steps to ensure its beauty for all future generations. Next, the 9 elements of digital citizenship. First is the digital access, second is the digital commerce, third is digital communication, fourth is digital literacy, five is digital etiquette, six is digital law, seven is digital rights and responsibilities, eight is digital health and wellness, and nine is digital security. When we say digital access, this is about full electronic participation in the society. Digital access is supposed to be available to all in the same manner that education is made sure by Philippine government to be available to all citizens. Currently on this matter, the Republic Act 10929 was signed on July 25, 2016, requiring all public places in the country to have free internet access. Public places in this act covers national and local government offices, public basic education institutions, state universities and colleges, and TESDA technology institutions, public parks and barangay reading centers. We also have public airports, seaports, public transport terminals. However, many are still deprived of internet access and therefore deprived of some resources. To become productive citizens, we need to provide and expand access to technology, and we need to be committed that no one is denied digital access. Number 2, digital commerce. This is about electronic buying and selling of goods. So, technology users need to understand that a large share of market is being done electronically. Nowadays, people shop through different websites and even do online transactions for banking. Many other online transactions are occurring, including illegal downloading, pornography, and others. Thus, a safe and secure online shopping and other commercial transactions have to be done. With this, An E-Commerce Act, or the Republic Act 8972, was signed in July 2000. The act aims to facilitate domestic and international dealings, transactions, contracts, and the like, to recognize the authenticity, reliability of electronic documents related to such activities, and to promote the universal use of electronic transaction in the government and general public. Number three, digital communication is about electronic exchange of information. So as digital communication continues to grow, it is important that we do not forget how to communicate face to face. We have to utilize digital channels of communication to enhance our ability to communicate, but do not allow it to replace our ability to communicate. Next, the digital literacy. This is about teaching and learning about technology and its use. As digital citizens, it is our responsibility to develop and continually enhance our technological knowledge. We should support and encourage the acquisition of technological knowledge by others. We should model the positive and proactive use of technology for good causes, personal and professional growth, and education. Number five is digital etiquette. This means that electronic standards of conduct or procedure. This is often seen as one of the most pressing problems when dealing with digital citizenship. Imagine a teenager who spreads hate speech about a classmate online, or one who browses Facebook while attending a mass. Browsing social media sites have become so addictive that young people tend to lose distinction between what is appropriate and what is not. It begins with rules. It is not enough, however, to create rules and policies. Everyone must be taught to become responsible digital citizens. Sixth, digital law. This refers to the electronic responsibility for actions and deeds. The digital world is so huge that there should be ordered and ethical use. Plagiarism, copyright infringement, hacking of information, identity theft are crimes that are commonly violated by online users. As digital citizens, we must be aware of these illegal behaviors so that we can avoid them and those who illegally engage in them. Number seven, digital rights and responsibilities. Those freedom extended to everyone in a digital world. So for every right, there is a corresponding duty, and for every privileges or for every privilege, there is a corresponding responsibility. The privileges of digital access come along with responsibility. Just as the Philippine Constitution protects us with rights of being Filipino citizens, such as the right to privacy, we also have the responsibility to be cautious in our online activities, such as posting our photos and videos online. You are future teachers, secondary teachers, you should avoid posting sexy pictures, sexy videos online. If you will become teachers, remember that these videos, pictures will remain in your social media account, and your students in the future will be able to see these sexy pictures and sexy videos of yours. 8 is digital health and wellness. Physical and psychological well-being in a digital world. Our physical and psychological well-being should be our priority. Many illnesses have become associated with technology use, such as carpal tunnel syndrome, eye strain, and childhood obesity as an effect of children's prolonged sitting in front of the computer screen. Technology has also posed an inherent danger of addiction and threat from online predators. Thus, children and adults alike must learn how to protect themselves as digital citizens through education and training. Number 9, digital security. Electronic precautions to guarantee safety. How to keep oneself secure in any community is our major concern. If we keep our homes safe with gates and locks, we also need to protect the information that we provide online with privacy setting and strong passwords. We also need to have virus protection and backups of our data. As responsible digital citizens, we must know how to keep our data, our money, and our identity from all hazards in the digital world. So that is about digital security. Now, on the web, I would like you to enrich your understanding by watching the elements of digital citizenship at this particular link. Please watch the video at that link. And for your task number 8, I would like you to create a group with 5 members each and explore the virtual world and experience what it is to be a digital citizenship. Log into your social media and make a survey as to how many of your friends are observing or not observing digital citizenship responsibility. Write a summary of your observations. You may create a table that consists of conformity and or violations against the 5 tenets of global citizenship. A discussion regarding the content of the table is a must. So that's all about module number 8. I hope you understand a lot on this particular topic.